Hello. Good morning. Let's see. It looks like I got a little extra lip gloss this morning. ah, okay. Hello. I am Heather Walpole, and I am the owner here of UU Yarns. This is my little home office that I'd like to welcome you to today. We have our sound on everywhere, so let's start turning that off. So, if you'd like to say hello and let me know where you're tuning in from, I will drop a hello in the chat so you can see where it is. Oh, our Puma here, my dog, visiting me. She's always just an inch away from my feet, so she gets stepped on, poor little thing, but she loves it. Oh, hi, Megan from Hillsboro, Oregon. Nice to see you this morning. Thank you for joining. It is cold and crisp here in Oceanside, California, near San Diego. Cold, I mean, I grew up in Pennsylvania, so I do know a bit about cold. And I actually had frost on my grass when I went out to walk the dogs this morning. Like it was definitely like low 30s this morning, which is a little different than I'm used to, I have to say. So yeah, I'd love to know where you're checking in from. But now it's nice and sunny outside, and it's still chilly though, really windy. But that's all right. There's no snow. So I thought today we could go over some projects, and I have a little sneak preview of something that is coming next week for pre-order. So I thought we could chat about that in a couple minutes. But otherwise, let me just check in. So last week we were talking about the Roxana reversible beanie. Tons of you downloaded this. I think something like 1,500 downloads so far. So I really hope to see some of you knitting it because it is a ton of fun. Looks great on both sides, right side and wrong side, if you want to call it the wrong side. So I have loved it so much that I am ready to make myself one. I even I got out a ball of teal. This is Baba Bulky in teal. The project should take about one skein. And look, I've got my needles. I've got my stitch marker. I am ready to go. Maybe we'll cast on by the end because I am obviously itching to get this project started. Hi, Trish. Broken Bow, Nebraska. Cool. Great. Nice to meet you. That's a cool town name. I like that. Today, I am wearing a cute hot pink leopard print cardigan that I thrifted. Kind of obsessed with. And I am wearing my temperature tee, which is just a cute little knitted shell. Just simple 2 rectangles, and you sew a little seam on the shoulder, and you sew up the sides, and then it just has a real gentle roll here at the sides. So it's just like a perfect little warm weight, especially when you make it in our You So Sporty, because it's it's like you knit it big on like a 10 needle, so it's loose and stretchy, and then it's just like a cozy little layer under anything else. So love the temperature tee. And okay, so yes, I have got my Roxana beanie ready to go. If you haven't downloaded this, it is a free pattern, which I can drop here in the chat. My favorite thing to do. Here we are. Oh, that's the yarn kit page, but there's a link to the pattern on that page too. So if you want to grab this free pattern, it's a lot of fun. And here I am ready to go. Next thing I've been knitting is my Ilia sweater by Caitlin Hunter. Remember this one that I've been talking about for 2 months now? It is cruising along. I haven't posted any pictures lately, but I will because I am really loving it. And every time I take it to my knit night, everyone loves it. So that makes it even more exciting to keep going. And boy, there it is. Oh. So that is cruising along, really getting to those rows where it gets a lot longer per row. And I'll stay on this side. So it's very pretty. It's a lot of fun because there's no section of color work that's more than 5 stitches. So it really lets the, it's not hard, there's no tricky stuff that you have to do with long floats. All the floats are a really reasonable size. Here is the inside of my work. So you can see they're just a really steady, nice size. And you have all that pretty color work going on. So kind of obsessed with this. Really need to sit down and put some serious miles on it now. So yeah, that is the Ilia sweater. We have a little section of knitters here in the community that are working on it with me, and I have some videos. I actually even have more videos to post in it. I just have not had the time to finish and post them. Actually, they are done. I just have to post them. So maybe I'll get to that today because love this sweater. So that was thing number 2 that I am working on. And then, I don't know, maybe should we do our sneak peek? So I have a new project coming, and it is a collaboration project with our friends at Billy and Baugh. And if you don't know Billy and Baugh, they make tons of adorable notions. Like, let's see. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry, I hadn't really thought about, I hadn't prepped this bit, obviously. So anyway, if you know Billy and Baugh, they make adorable little notions. So here is Billy and Baugh. These are some circle markers that they sell. We carry these on our website too. Oh, they make this genius product called the Rows and Repeats Tracker. So this is an awesome little sticky notepad that has all your stuff. So you can write little notes in here, and then you can put in your rows or your rounds and how many repeats. Like, so if you're working a pattern that has like, let's say a 4-row repeat, and you need to work those 4 lace rows 12 times to make the cowl. Here you can follow, you like check off 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I've done 1 repeat. And then your next 4 and your second repeat. So you can count those together. So I think these are a really genius little handy tool to have in your knitting bag. And then it helps you figure out too, one of my favorite things, it helps you figure out where you are in your pattern. Or not forget where you are. So yeah, there is, there we go in the chat. That is the rows and repeats tracker, which I think is a super handy tool. And then yeah, just tons of other little fun notions. Like here is the sweetest little fix-it marker. Like if you find a mistake in your knitting, you can take this claw clip and attach it to your work, and then you know what stitch you have to go back to fix it. So yeah, they have tons of good notions, and we sell a couple of them. So anyway, the thing that I was saying is this new here. I'll just put this in the chat. It doesn't matter if you go to these links or whatever. I'll just drop them here if you want to cruise them. So what I was going to say is it is a collaboration project between Billy and Ba and UU Yarns. And it is the cutest. So this project is called Color Parade. I'm going to announce it next week, full on. We're going to do pre-orders for it because we only have a limited number of kits. But it is a fun, here we are. Ooh, look at this. My puppy just came in the door. Look at this pretty shawl. So neat. Let me get my puppy. 1 second. Hi, Ray. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Always wild here at UU. Anyway, let's get back to the knitting. So look at this awesome shawl. It's in fingering weight. Look at the cool size and shape of it. I just think it is so awesome. Like, just throw it on. Look at all those adorable colors. And then to boot, we have a hat to match. Like, what? Look at how I can't even get over how cute this setup is. Yes. So this is called Color Parade by Billy and Ba using UU Fluffy Fingering. And not only do you get the adorable hat, scarf.
Thomas, here is your reminder. Go to my meeting.
I gotta remember to turn that off before I get online. Not only do you get this awesome shawl, 7 balls of yarn to make, it's enough to make the whole set, but we have coordinating notions bags with all of Billy and Ba's adorable notions. So I'm just going to show, so we have those rows and repeats trackers and stitch markers. So anyway, there's cute stuff in here, and I'm going to wait till next week to talk about it all. But let me just tell you, there's a neons version and there's a neutrals version. Look how pretty this is. And of course, there's a matching neutrals notion bag. So anyway, this is just a sneak peek. Next week, we will talk about the whole project and setup. Yes, Megan, you know how I feel about neutrals. Okay, I'll give you an extra little peek on that neutrals one because, oh boy, look how pretty this is. Oop, there's a little, see, no knitter's ever perfect. Oh, look at that. Look at, this has a black edge on it. Yeah, that is so cool. Maybe next week I'll wear something that the neutrals will go with a little better. Today was kind of more of a neons day. So anyway, this is called Color Parade. It is coming for pre-order next week because we just have a limited number of kits for the neons and neutrals, and we will get it all done. It's so exciting and cute. So yeah, that is kind of what's happening here at UU. We shipped a nice reorder to our friends at Gather Here in Cambridge, outside of Boston. They carry all of the UU yarns. So if you're ever in the Boston area, you can find all 100 color combinations, whatever, of UU yarn at that store. So definitely going well. Thanks for coming today, Trish. I hope you have a good time, good day, good week. Happy knitting. And yeah, that's the highlights here at UU. You know, exciting time working on my like accounting, and you know, it's cold, so I'm knitting up a storm, and that is super fun. Has anyone cast on their Roxana beanie? Because I think I'm gonna need another. All right, well, if nobody has any questions today, then I will sign off for today, and I'll catch you next week where we will be talking about our Color Parade kits and yeah, whatever else we got going on. I will give you a full reveal. Well, not even, I mean, we'll have everything on hand and in stock and ready to go. So super fun little setup. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for tuning in to my fun little yarn world today, and I hope you have a great day. Happy knitting.